Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the London Bulldogs. With that, we head across the Atlantic to London. Standing by with the call and maybe a little jet-lagged, here are Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the London Bulldogs. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gotton. Charles, you look at the Londoners as they get ready here. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
A scoreless game here early on, but how much longer will that hold up as we've got action in the red zone on 1st and 10.
Down. 185.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
That's the way to hit.
A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
2nd and 5 now. Carr. And it's caught. Touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And the QB rating right now sky high, 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 150.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
Watch the run.
Now Carr on the bootleg. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot.
Down. 180. Like 51. Let's go, D.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Keeps himself upright. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. 180.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play does. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10.
Watch the slant.
Throwing again is Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing is Newton. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Out of the gun, Newton. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. Past the 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Riley Ridley. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Into the red zone, it's Carr. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Able to get away. It's caught by a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
He came very close to absolutely destroying their defensive strategy, didn't he? Broke some tackles and came very close to picking up a 1st down. They've got to wrap up better.
Indeed, but they were able to get him down before that marker. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was.
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Back to throw, Newton. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They get only... So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming from the right hash. This from 33. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And oh, the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would.
They're hoping for a nice return on this upcoming punt here as they trail in the fourth quarter. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
A 7-yard return following a punt. Throwing on first down is Carr. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. He's back to throw. Completes it to Davis. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Corey Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get over.
So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Now Newton. Throwing right, and that's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. Pretty tense spot here for this offense. A field goal would tie, a touchdown would win it, but they've got to move that football. Good news for them, they do have all 3 timeouts remaining. And that's caught inside the 30. And a huge play that time. 48 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.